Hi, back again. This is the Hasegawa Mitsubishi Ki-51 assault or tactical recon aircraft. I'm wearing gloves because I've actually washed these parts already to start. This is going to be one of my next models. It's been in my stash for quite some time. I purchased this from Canada. It was £10 cheaper than buying it over here, including the postage and import tax. So, well worth thinking about sometimes. For starters, we've got Aeromaster decals in here. It comes with the kit. There's a small sheet with both types of aircraft on here. It's actually quite nice. It's nice and crisp, and it looks all in register to me. We'll know more about that when we put it on the model. Right, as I said, I've already washed these parts. That's why I'm wearing gloves. I don't want to put grease over them. First sprue out the box, we've got the first side of the fuselage, tailplane and other bits and pieces on here, the engine, cockpit details and other bits and pieces. All nice and crisp and clean. There's no flashing on this. Inside of the fuselage you've got some pin marks. I would suggest filling these, especially if you're doing a recon one, because you're going to see through the side. This one here, is that right? Still, is it? That's raised, so we can sand that off there, and that one there, yeah, that's raised as well. So we can sand those off rather than filling them. So that's a helpful. Evergreen do some strips, and I would suggest putting some strips down here and across, just to give the impression of your ribbing. There's plenty of photographic evidence on the web where you can get the exact position of these particular items in here. That's the first sprue. There's 3 sprues. Second sprue is the other side of the fuselage here. It's got the tailplane again. This time it's got the prop, the wheels and the cowling, and a couple of bits that goes on the wing pods under the wings. The cowling itself, I'm going to talk about first. It's got a couple of pin marks on the inside on each of them. I would fill these just to make sure you don't see them. The other part on here that is very noticeable, on the wheel spats this side, where the wheels are attached to the wheel spats so they can't move, there's some sink marks in them, and they're going to have to be filled and sanded over to get them removed. But apart from that, again, inside the fuselage we've got raised pin marks on the inside, so we can sand those out. Again, a little bit of evergreen down there, and that should detail it up really nicely. There we go. That's the cockpit floor. As you can see, it's highly detailed, the cockpit floor. So doing some bits to the side would enhance the whole cockpit. Next up, we have the wing. Again, this is all recessed panel lining. The ailerons can be separated. If you look on the back, there's a nice wide flat area where the two halves of the wing join. So cutting that out, you wouldn't have to build up anything. You basically cut it off and put it back in the position where you want it, so you can animate the ailerons on it. The other pieces on the fuselage, you've got a couple, one on each side. Also the bottom wing here, you've got a piece here you can cut out for the recon aircraft version. There's a window that goes in there, and there's 2 windows on the side of the fuselage as well. Again, pin marks on the inside, recessed panel lining, as I said before. Nice aircraft, nice model, and it should go together really well. The last sprue is the clear sprue glove, and you might be able to see it better there. There we go. It's quite thin for Hasegawa standard, but there's still a little bit of distortion in it when you hold it up. I think it'd be fine when it's on the aircraft itself. You won't notice it. Here's those windows I was talking about on here. There's 3 on that side. Last pieces in the box here are colour call out sheet for the 2 types of aircraft, the Assault and the Recon. The instructions, pretty basic. Put the aircraft together, it's what you need, no more no less. If you want to put the extra paneling in here, you're going to have to get the reference photos from the internet, but apart from that I don't think you'll need to do anything else with this aircraft at all. I'm not certain on the panel lining, but then again I don't go that far, so but it's all there ready to start that particular build. Thanks for watching, see you soon, bye for now.